Hello, precious viewers. Welcome to Supreme Master Television on Vegetarianism, the Noble Way of Living. Today I will be making a recipe called Sunflower Seeds Sandwich Spread. And these are the ingredients that will go into it. There will be 3 tablespoons of organic olive oil, 1 teaspoon of Bragg's seasoning, 1 cup of roasted sunflower seeds, 2 small tomatoes or 1 large, 1 celery stick, 1 tablespoon of miso, 2 tablespoons of roasted sesame seeds, and an extra 1/4 cup of sunflower seeds for the end of the recipe, and pepper to taste. Okay, now we're ready to get started. What we do with the sunflower seeds is we spread them on a cookie sheet. This is 1 cup. We're going to want to roast them for approximately 7 to 10 minutes at 325 degrees. And the sesame seeds, I will just tuck them over here. And I've preheated the oven, so that should be fine. Okay, so 7 to 10 minutes should be just right for that. Okay, now I've got the seeds out of the oven and they've cooled down and they're nicely roasted. So I'm going to start by putting the 1 cup of sunflower seeds right directly into the food processor. Okay, I've put the sunflower seeds into the food processor, as you can see, and I'm going to pour the toasted sesame seeds back into the little dish because we don't use those right now. Okay, that's good. So what we are going to do now is chop up the sunflower seeds so that they're just coarse. You don't want a powder, you just want them to get broken up. Okay. I don't want them too powdery. Okay, I think this should do it. Take a look at this. Yeah, as you can see, they're not too broken up, just coarsely. Okay, now we are going to add the rest of the ingredients directly into the bowl. And that means 3 tablespoons of olive oil. It's 1. To make this go more quickly, take the cap off. 2. And 3. And 1 teaspoon of Bragg's seasoning. Okay. And 1 tablespoon of miso. For those of you who don't know what miso is fermented rice and fermented soy. In this case, it's fermented brown rice. And I have 1 tablespoon. Now we have to put pepper to taste. I'm going to do a couple of rounds. There we go. Now we have to chop up 2 tomatoes. Coarsely chopped, just chop away. because they're going to go right into the mix. There we go. Tomatoes really make the whole difference in this recipe. I think for now I'll just leave it with one small tomato. It looks like it might be enough. And I'll chop up the celery. And that also goes right into the mix. Okay, now we will put it on the machine. Put the top on. And watch it go. This looks like it might be enough. Yes, I think so. I think this will do just fine. So what we do now is I will pour it into a bowl. I'm going to remove this thing. There, that's better. Okay, this has all been put in the bowl. And now what we do is we take the 1/4 cup of sunflower seeds and the 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds, and we mix them in. In case you missed the name of this, it's a sunflower seed sandwich spread. Okay, now I have to let the dog out and we will be right back. Hi, welcome back to Supreme Master Television on Vegetarianism, the Noble Way of Living. So now we have our scrumptious, crunchy sandwich spread. So I'm going to cut a piece of this awesome bread. Cut it in half. And let's see how well it spreads. Little knife. And I'm also going to try a cracker. Turn it on this side, it's smoother, easier to spread. So this will make a lovely lunch, a light lunch, a very nutritious lunch for anyone that doesn't know what to have for lunch or what to put on their bread or their crackers. And you can keep this in a sealed container in the fridge for a good week. And it's very delicious. So when the kids come home for lunch, if they come home for lunch, put this on the plate. You can slice up some tomato and some orange and tomato. And it would make a beautiful lunch. So here we are, viewers, with the finished product. Isn't it beautiful? Very scrumptious and crunchy and delicious and very healthy. And I certainly am looking forward to feeding it to my grandchildren. And they will be very thrilled with it. Thank you so much for joining us today on Vegetarianism, the Noble Way of Living, right here on Supreme Master Television. May your days be filled with the love of heaven.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/VEG.